So, Nottingham Forest 1, Arsenal nil. I'm here with Doughboy Gunner. What are you saying, man?
Well, I usually say, what's the crack? What's the bleeding story? And I know what the fucking bleeding story is now. It's 1-0 to Nottingham Forest. He knocked us out of the FA Cup. Arteta out. Not acceptable at all, Josh, mate. Just the performance, it took Arteta. The only thing he done right was get Tavares off ASAP. He got him off as quickly as he
Mm.
could. Um, just the other changes I thought were just a bit too slow. Should have been quicker. Like it wasn't right. If me, you, and Northside could see that it's not right, we're only three fucking agents. You know what I mean? And next thing, you know, he's supposed to be managing the club that we love. And it's just not acceptable.
Oh, mate. That performance, the title of this thing is the worst performance of the season. Considering your position, I think it was. That was dreadful. We had nothing. I don't think we had a proper shot on target in that game. I don't
Yeah,
remember us actually forcing the keeper to make a save. Like we were dreadful, and we're gonna get it from all the rivals, the Spurs fans, who for one you don't have a leg to stand on if you're trying to banter us. So you can do one. But Chelsea fans, United fans, all these guys gonna banter us. But we are out the FA Cup, and it's
yeah.
frustrating because we did nothing today. I know we had people out. We had the likes of Shaka and Smith Rowe out to COVID and Tomiyasu. And
No,
then we
it's
had
no
the
excuse.
AFCON boys out, but it's not an excuse. The team we put out was still strong enough to beat Nottingham Forest. No offense to Nottingham Forest, but the team we put out, there's no excuses, and people will make excuses, but you have to look at that performance. That was dreadful. That was shocking. What are you saying about it?
Like as you said there, like everyone's saying, oh, COVID and injuries and stuff like that. But guess what? Nottingham Forest are a club as well. They're in the same situation. Okay, so that
There
doesn't
we
wash
go.
with me at all. You
Exactly.
know, none of like I'm not into this whole, oh, well, we had this and the Afcon. So what? Every club in England in the world is the exact same position. He let
Mm.
Ainsley
Hmm.
Maitland-Niles go. Okay, because at the end of the day, the person who's in charge is Mikel Arteta. So he obviously signed something to say, yeah, you can go out on loan. That's no problem. But why would you do that when you know you're short for the not Forest game? You could easily just turn around to Rome and just go, do you know what? We're going to hold on to him till next week because we're short and we're trying to get player A, B, or C in, and then we'll let him go. But you, as a manager, says no, that's okay, or I do, or whatever, whoever the fuck signs that off to say, yeah, that's okay to walk away, you go. Knowing that we're short. In the press conference, he knew he was short. He said he was short. He
Yeah.
said he's looking. You don't, no, no,
Yeah.
no, no, hold on. You don't go fucking looking. You sort of say to yourself, right, well, I'm not going to let him go because I want to have someone in centre midfield because we're short. 100%. But no, we let him go, and then we put Patino, a kid, in, and Tavares. Tavares found the poor fella out. Not his fault.
Mm.
Not Patino's
Yeah.
fault at all. Patino
No,
had to
it's
go
not.
and cover Tavares. Had to cover him. Fucking what, 18 years of age or whatever he is. You know what I mean? That's not acceptable. You know. Um.
Mm.
Yeah. Look, we're going to do the player ratings in a bit, but I'm not going to start sort of spitting out at players or whatever at the minute. But I'll just tell you one thing: Patino, not his fault. He's only a kid. He's only learning his trade. You know, Arteta should have protected him. He didn't. As a manager, he didn't. Um,
No, you didn't.
and it's frustrating because I'll tell you one thing. He was once I seen the team sheet, I was delighted he was in it, and I was really looking forward to seeing him play. And Arteta sort of ruined it for us.
Mm. Now Kane, big up now Kane in the chat.
Yeah,
Says
big
what
up
the hell
Niall.
happened? Everyone is bantering Arsenal. This is Newcastle from all over from yesterday. Exactly, it is.
Yeah,
That
I'll tell you.
performance, look, go on.
Yeah, like that's exactly what I was thinking when the final whistle went. I actually thought Newcastle, and I was sort of like the big talking point yesterday was Newcastle. Now today it's us. You know, why is it always that? Why is it always us? You know, as Balotelli has the T-shirt. You know, why always me? You know, why always us? You know, can we not just fucking? And this is no disrespect to Nottingham Forest and the supporters, because they're such a good club. They're a big club, sleeping giant. Fair play to them today. Their manager done his homework and he outsmarted Arteta. And we're supposed to be a club that's going for top four, challenging for the league title next year. That's the process. You know, where's your process now?
Where is your
Where is it now?
process?
Do you know what I mean? You know, you have to be prepared. We knew back in the summer we were short in midfield. I knew that. And I'm only a fucking Egypt from Dublin. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I knew that. This fella is fucking at the training ground every day. He knows fucking Shaka's a liability. He knows he's short in midfield. And then you have to put an 18-year-old out to fucking play in midfield away to Nottingham Forest. And you put Tavares on left back and he was fucking awful. You know what I mean? It's not acceptable for a club the size of Arsenal. Jesus Christ, like as I said, I'm only a fucking agent. Like Jesus, like surely you can see this. You know, it's just not acceptable. And I know nothing's going to happen tonight, and he's not going to get sacked. So I'm not going to start howling, fucking get him sacked, get him out there in the morning. It's not going to happen. Okay, that's not going to happen. You know, we'll play Spurs next week. Spurs are shit in midfield. They would have ripped us a new one today. The performance we done today, they would have ripped us a new one, made a fucking show of us. But what do we have coming in midfield? As I'm speaking now, we have Xhaka and who else? You play Lokonga with him. You know, Lokonga today, you know, debatable. You know, he couldn't control the midfield against Forest, the championship team who were in ninth. What's he going to do in Spurs, in Tottenham? You know, White Hart Lane, whatever the fuck they call it now. You know, what's going to happen there? And I said it, and I've been saying it since Christmas time. The 16th of January, that's going to be a fucking someday. It's going to decide a lot of things. They beat us. You can kiss fucking Ford goodbye. Like, you know, the Europa League. Fuck off. The Europa League. That's just a thorn in the side, you know. Man City or 100%. Man United, will they kick on? I don't know. They're uproar. They're in a bit of turmoil at the minute, but you know, can they get things right? If they get things right, they push in. We're getting pushed down to 5th, 6th position. You know, it's just I'm just gutted, mate. I'm just gutted.
Yeah, I feel you on that. What do you make of this comment from Origin? He says, just shows how poor our backup players need to seriously clear out and bring in solid replacements over the next 2 windows.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, like I only said it a few days ago on my channel that, like, Man City, okay, that's the level. They're the level you're at, okay? They're the ones you want to be, okay? Look at their bench. I'd say nearly every one of their bench makes Arsenal's football team, the starting 11. Not far off. I'm not going to say every one of them, but Jesus, but like, you know, I'd say a lot of them would.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, so to win a league, okay, you need obviously a great first 11, and you need an even better, like, you know, subs on the bench. We don't have that. We barely have a top quality 11. You know, it's just, you know, we're still a lot of players short of becoming title contenders. So, like Liverpool, for example, always had a great first 11 team, and then if a player or two got injured, they were done. They were found out, and that's where we're at the. Well, we're not even at that level yet. That's the next step we need to take, and that's the title contender. Like, you know, if we want to do it next year, and it's a few players short we are. So yeah, we're a good bit off. We've a lot to learn.
Yeah, no, I agree with what you said there.
You
with
know,
today, if we have that midfield, Patino and Lokonga going up against Spurs, you can even Shaka and Lokonga. It's not. You need to
no,
bring in someone now, and it poses the question, like you said, why have you got rid of Ainsley Maitland-Niles in this transfer window? It did not make sense at all. Big up Arsenal Alex in the chat. Arteta out always. Come on, big up yourself.
well on,
You
Alex.
can go subscribe to Arsenal Alex. He has a YouTube channel. Cedric was shocking, and with Nketiah doesn't offer any threat up front.
Yeah,
100%. You saw
I
that.
said,
Look at the. Go on.
I said it during the game. We were doing a watch along, me you, with Northside. Like he got done twice. He got nutsed twice in a game. A professional footballer, like an experienced professional footballer, and he gets nutsed twice in a game. And he's your backup right. It's just not good enough. It's just like, yeah, look, if you look on paper, your first 11, it's fairly good, but you look at Man City's first 11, miles ahead, and I like the number one thing I want is to win the league. Your standard is Man City, we're fucking miles off that. Even Liverpool, Chelsea, I suppose, a bit. But it's not looking good. And the big, the whole Arteta give him a chance and stuff like that. He was found out today by a championship manager in 9th position, and the manager knew exactly what to do. And Forest set themselves up brilliantly. I have to give it to them. Like you have to give it to them. Fair play to them.
Yeah, they stifled us. They knew what we were going to try and do. They sat back. They were in. Do you notice how every time we tried to go forward, because we were playing it so slowly, they were just able to get everyone back in position. We couldn't do nothing. And then going forward, they done exactly what I said they would do in the watch long. I said they nick it 1-0. And yeah, look, they had a game plan. We had, I don't know what our game plan was, because we were all over the place. And look, it's not an excuse in any way to say that we had players out, because the team that you put out there should still be good enough to beat Nottingham Forest. Like I said, no disrespect to Nottingham Forest, but the team you have out there, you have players like Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli. They all play in the Premier League week in, week out now. So there's no excuses. Rob Holding, Cedric Suarez, he's been playing long enough to there's no excuses for this. And yeah, we find ourselves here. We're knocked out of the FA Cup, and now what now? Because we have the top four, which is what we're going to be wanting. That's going to be our main target, I assume. We have the Carabao Cup. Those two are our only. That's all we've got left to compete for. And the FA Cup, I love the FA Cup. It's the only trophy I've seen us win. I'll say it again. So it's just frustrating the manner we've gone out. And yeah,
It is
it's
annoying,
just
and
I'm furious.
Yeah, I am, and look, we have to sort of what's needed now. He has to be, the board have to sort of turn around and say to him, that was a shit performance. You were bad today as a manager. You were bad. Give him a kick in the fucking heart, and maybe they need that. Maybe they need that for the Spurs game, because like every Arsenal fan, you don't want to lose to Spurs. And it's not even, it could be fucking Blackpool for all I care. But if we lose to Spurs, they're just fucking gonna really run on. Do you know what I mean? Ahead of us. They get into the Champions League, let's say. Because United, at the minute, United don't look fucking any better than us. Spurs, they're not playing great, but they're getting results. They're getting their last minute goals here, and they're winning games. And if they finish top four, we finish fifth or sixth. They're Champions League, we're not. And it goes on and on again, and we're getting left behind. From the Champions League, and that is frustrating to me. And what happens next year? Oh well, we finished 8th and 8th, and now we finished fifth or sixth. Oh well, there's an improvement. It's fucking not. Like how long do we have to wait? Do you know what I mean? Next year will we get just top four? Okay, we get top four, so we have to go another year. Do we just scrape top four again? You know, because you have to think about it. We have an advantage this year. We're not in Europe. Do you know what I mean? So our players should be more fresh, should be more
Big
playing
advantage.
one game a
Big
week, really.
advantage.
You know,
Yeah,
and it's
like I
yeah,
agree.
it's just like, you know, when do we stop this sort of fucking charade? Like, you know what I mean? When do we just turn around and start acting like a big club? Because I'll tell you one thing: football is a horrible business to be in. Your results don't come your way, you're sacked. You know what I mean? And that's the way it is. There's a lot of money on board. I'm not going to feel sorry for Arteta if he gets sacked. I like him as a human.
No.
I do like him as a human, but he's earning much 6-7 million a year. Fuck off, seriously. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care about you. I'm not going to be fucking feel sorry for you. You're fucking rolling in money, mate. You know what I mean? I'd never make that money in my lifetime. You're making it in a year. Stop.
Yeah.
Like, this is why Arsenal fans need to fucking wake up and just go, oh yeah, he's done so much for the club. Fuck off. The club has done so much for him. Fucking Arsenal fans have done so much for him. Paying his fucking wages. You know what I mean? People
Yeah.
need to fucking
Yeah.
wake up and just go, it's not like he knows football's a horrible fucking sport to be involved in. It's about results. You have to win stuff, win trophies. You know, not fucking top fours in a trophy. It's let's say it's a foundation. Okay, foundation. Let's say you're getting top four. That's a foundation. Let's go on now and win the league the following year. Get this, and this player in. But no, you
Yeah.
know, it's and what I'm talking about is going back to last summer. We knew we needed it. Everyone knew. You knew. I knew. We needed a midfielder. Did we get it? No. We went and put
No.
50 million on Ben White. Why not keep Saliba? Put that 50 million to a midfielder, centre midfielder. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Look, it is what it is. But I'm gonna get through some of these comments now before we start doing the ratings. Jamino, big up Jamino. He says, big up Josh and Doughboy. Sorry I'm late. I was playing FIFA, but at least I've won. Hey, on FIFA,
Yeah.
man, I've done everything. I've won it all on FIFA. I've won the Champions League, Premier League.
Oh, did you?
But
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
playing on beginner though. But nah, Jamino says, but we were missing Shaka and Gabriel. That would be the new narrative. Yeah. There's always an
Yeah.
excuse. These Artetaans, always an excuse at the wheel. We lost to a team 25 league positions below us today. Well, if you put it like that,
There you go. Yeah. There
yeah,
you go.
the fans will manage to find a way to turn this into a positive. Look, I'm sure they will.
Why?
Big up, lads, Josh and Del. Big up yourself. Come on, real one in the chat.
Yeah.
Jamino says, same, Josh. That's why I love the FA Cup so much. Shame neither of us have ever seen us win a league, but it's a bloody disgrace that Arteta hasn't been sacked yet with results like this. And look, at least there are some young fans who do have a bit of a mentality on them. You don't just accept this rubbish that we get fed. And yeah,
But
hopefully
like,
they will
you
come.
shouldn't. You like it shouldn't happen, Josh, because like it's not even the invincible season. Go back to the '98 when we won the league. There, look at the players we had, the fucking mentality, the leaders you have. Like Jesus Christ, like every one of them could have been captain on the field. Every one of them. There was just so many leaders and so many people who wanted to win, and none of this fucking second. In my top four, second wasn't good enough. Never mind that top four. But then Wenger decides to bring top four as a trophy in. And then I remember once we just scraped in ahead of Spurs into the top four, and the lads are in the dressing room celebrating like they won the league. And there's your mentality there, right there. That Arsenal changed that day. You know, lads
100%.
fucking popping
100%.
champagne and all.
Look, everyone here, everyone watching, do smash a like on this video. Look, we're frustrated and we have every right to be. We've just seen our team crash out the FA Cup in the third round, but the first time we've gone into it this season. And the performance was dreadful. The worst performance I've seen Arsenal put up this season. That was dreadful. And there's no excuses. I'm sorry, but there is no excuses to have played like that. And yeah, we find ourselves. Nah, I'm sorry. I'm not happy at all. And if you're going to be making excuses, not anyone here, because everyone here says how it is. But if you're trying to make
Yeah,
excuses for this performance, then you're part of the problem. But big up Jamino. Arteta's at the wheel and seems to have crushed the whip. Yeah,
yeah,
definitely. But look,
yeah,
I don't always want to be Arteta in or Arteta out. If we get top four this season, I've said it, I will back in for next season only if we then push on. Because it's no good getting top four this season and then doing the same thing next season. Where's the progression? You need to see if I'm seeing progression, then maybe I'll start changing my tune. And yeah, at the moment I'm not seeing enough. But Arsenal had 0 shots on target. That's what I said, though. But we had no shots
yeah.
on target. That
Just,
is
like even like
disgraceful.
the likes of Eddie, like you know what I mean. The cheek of him to try and fucking hold the club at ransom and fuck off in the summer or whenever he's going for nothing. You know what I mean? And the header he done was fucking. I
Oh,
would have at least put it on target myself. Like that was
oh
fucking
yeah. I
shocking.
would have
I'm
put it on
sorry,
target. Honestly, I don't even think it hit his head. I don't know what he was doing. I think
but it did hit.
this
No,
guy,
it hit his head. But he just
but he
hit
hit
it
it completely wrong.
completely flat on. Whereas you're not even trying to guide it towards goal. You know what I
I
mean?
This is what I'm saying. It's all well and good doing your little celebrations against Wimbledon and Sunderland. Yeah, where were you today? Yeah, not good enough for this football club. Yeah,
Yeah,
Nketiah,
100%.
Nketiah out. Sorry, mate. You're a dreadful footballer. You're a championship footballer. Yeah, you're a championship footballer, not the
Like
Premier
what?
League.
Like
Sorry, mate, but bye.
in his head, right? And I understand it. The agent is there in his head. Yeah, we'll get you into some Premiership club and we'll do this. No, you fucking
Mm.
won't. Like he's not good enough for the Premiership. And I was been always saying he's probably Burnley or floating around the relegation at best. At best, not good enough.
Yeah, Jamino says, yeah, exactly. I never accept being second best. We need more fans like us. But the fact that fourth is a trophy will mean we'll probably have most of the fans are tearing for ages. And I don't blame them because me and you, Jamino, have been brought up listening to this idea that fourth is this great achievement. Why do you think Sky Sports have with their top four race and this that it's just the standards of football have been lowered and they're being lowered as time goes on. But yeah, big up yourself. James says Arsenal also to the same team, the same cup in the same round of that cup 4 years ago. Oh, okay, yeah, I
Yeah,
see what you're saying. Yeah, 4-2 as well.
yeah.
But today,
But
I'd say the performance today was worse than that
oh yeah,
performance of the 4-2. This was dreadful. We
at
didn't
least
do nothing.
at least we scored 2 goals. We fucking two.
Yeah,
Like this was just absolutely fucking dreadful. Like as you said, like no, we didn't have any shot on goal like on target. Like
no,
how bad is that? Like I'm sorry, and
yeah,
like even for Eddie and Katie to say, right, you know what, I'm going leaving the club in the summer or in January, whichever. But you know what I will do? I'll play me bollocks off today, and I'll try and get a few clubs to look at me and just go, oh, all right, yeah, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind signing him. He didn't even do that. He
no,
absolutely played fucking shit, and he didn't try
yeah,
because he was missing for more than half of the fucking game. It's so frustrating. I just don't understand it.
yeah, no, me neither. Big up, Chica in the cut. Evening,
Big
gentlemen.
up,
I
man.
think that today is the anniversary of you guys getting humiliated by Forest in 2018. Yeah,
He's still
dreadful,
bleeding
man.
gassed up just because you're a Man City supporter, mate.
Yeah,
My
he
God,
still got
fair
he
play.
still got played off the park by us, even though we lost. He still got dominated by us. But now, big
Yeah,
up Chike, man. Always a real one.
yeah, big up, mate.
2 years knocked out early of the FA Cup. Yeah, yeah, same things. Nottingham Forest. Good, big
So
up to Nottingham Forest, man, because
like,
they deserved that. They deserved everything they
but
got.
what I have to say is, like, so there should be no excuse now at all. So we're out of the FA Cup. We're not in Europe. We've the Carabao Cup coming up, yeah. But there should be no excuse then to turn around and just go, oh, well, we play games and rest him and rest that. No. We're fucking, like, you know what I mean? There should be full, like, there's no excuse not to get into the top four. That's what I'm saying. But this week,
100%.
this week is a huge week for Arsenal if they want to get into the top four, because if Spurs beat us, it's done.
It
We're
is.
done.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, no. Jamino says, at least in 2018, we actually showed fight and scored 2 goals. We didn't do that today, and we didn't do that today. We were shocking today.
It was just like, as you said, it was just real slow, and there was no urgency to get forward. Even when we went 1-0 down, there was no right shit. Let's go for it. Come on, let's go. Like it was just no pass it out from the back. Oh, they win it in midfield. Oh, they come and they attack us. It's just so frustrating.
Yeah, big up Jamino. He's put your link in the chat. Yeah, go smash a subscription on Del Boy's channel. His link's also in the description of this stream. So anyone watching on playback can also go subscribe to him. And everyone in the chat, we have 10 people. Please go and like the video, because every like helps, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed as well. Yeah,
as I always say, it's not easy to stand in front of the camera and talk shite for a while, especially after fucking losing the game. Because I'll tell you, mate, I'm fucking gutted, and I was gutted when we lost to Man City as well, and that's the way I'm feeling now. It's just, I love the FA Cup, and I love the small teams going on a run and stuff like that, because I'm a football fan as well, and when Arsenal aren't in it, it's it hurts me.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Last comment before we get into the ratings. People in chats mid-game was calling Xhaka the keystone. Oh, I'm not gonna get started on that, honestly.
Yeah.
But we're gonna go into the ratings now, Del Boy. Yeah, so let me start. I'll start off with Bernd Leno in goal. Probably our man of the match. Of the match, because he made a brilliant save from quite up close, and then he made a brilliant save from a free kick. So yeah, I'll probably give him a 7.
Yeah, I do.
Probably
Yeah.
our man of the match. A man of the match, no?
Yeah, well, there was no one better than him. And sorry for a spoiler alert, but no, there was actually no one better than him. The save he done was absolutely unbelievable, and I have to give it to him. He hasn't got much game time recently, and that was a great shot and a great save from him. So yeah, fair play to him.
Yeah, Ishan Patov says at least it's Martinelli Monday tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm gonna ask you now, on the right hand side, Cedric. Yeah, I know what's coming.
Jesus Christ. As I said, he got nuts twice. He was just so bad, it's unbelievable. And I mean no disrespect to Forrest or any of their fans, but he should not have had a performance like that. For me, 3 just was not good enough.
3, yeah, 3 probably, maybe even less. But
yeah,
Jamie, we're giving Leno a 3. I think that's harsh, because I don't think Leno was at fault for anything.
No, I don't think he was at fault for the goal. 100%. I don't.
He made 2 saves. So yeah, I think that. But Cedric -2, I can agree with you on that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give. So who's next? So it's Ben White.
Tavares was out on the left.
50 million in the mud, yeah. 50 million pounds for this guy. Oh. We could have kept Saliba, gone and spent 50 million on Basuma, but Arsenal, yeah. Tell me, how come we can see this as fans? But yeah, man, honestly, Ben White gets a 3 for me.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'd be pretty much floating around there. Like, even for for his goal, okay, for the goal, like the ball comes across him, and he just stood there and looked at it going by him. I know he probably, even if he stuck his foot out, he probably wouldn't have got it. But fuck me, try and jump towards it to stop it from going back. Because if I'm a centre half and the ball's getting whipped in like that, I should know there's probably a player over my shoulder in between me and Rob Holding. You should know that because the winger isn't just whipping the ball in for the crack. He's not just whipping it in to waste the ball. He should know that there's someone on the shoulder. So therefore, you should just try to even just throw your foot at it, throw something at it, and watch what he done. Go back and watch the replay. He just lets it fly by him, and then he looked. Oh, I didn't know he was there. You for fucking real? You're a centre half. Like, not good enough. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
50 million.
And
Actually, fucking bollocks.
50 mil. Yeah, and I don't think anything changes for Rob Holding either. He was just as bad, even perhaps worse. The amount of times I saw that guy give the ball away, a simple 5-yard pass, and he can't do it. And you're a professional footballer.
Trying to do fucking step overs. Remember the time he was trying to do a fucking step over, and your man just put the ball up. What the fuck are you doing? I mean, you're the last. Oh no, Jesus Christ!
I'm giving Holding. I think he was worse out of the two. I'm giving him a 2.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. It's fucking it was just so and captain asked me. Oh Jesus!
Yeah, big up Adam Talks F1. Go subscribe to Adam Talks F1. Ben Light as fuck. Yeah, it's a good one. To be fair.
Yeah.
What Arteta in or out? I mean, it's not really about Arteta in or out. To be honest, like I think I'll decide at the end of the season, because it's easy to start saying Arteta in and Arteta out. I think if we get top 4, then I'll back him for next season. But other than that, I don't know. Like, yes, it's a tough one. But what are you saying on that?
Yeah, no, like I'd be the same as you. Like, you know, if he does get top 4, I think he does deserve at least till fucking October, November. You know, and if results aren't going the way, you have to make the change then, because what's going to happen is it's going to be another fucking year of just scraped into the top 4, or you're just in the Europa League. You know, when do we stop this fucking charade? Like, when's enough for everyone? You know, because like I've seen us winning 2 league titles and FA Cups and the like. You know, this isn't Arsenal. We should be right up there. And I'm not saying we deserve to be, but I'm just saying we should be acting like a big club, because we are a big club. We have supporters club, I'd say, in nearly every country in the world. You know, we're huge. We're such a big club. Like in Ireland alone, there's so many clubs, like, you know, Arsenal fan clubs. And that's just Ireland. We're only a little fucking island. You know what I mean? Like, all over the world. So let's start acting like a big club. You know, it's just, come on. I'm just so annoyed.
Yeah, I think Nketiah is dreadful. Nketiah don't even get me started on him. We can talk about him. Yeah, don't worry. We'll give you Nketiah. But Tavares minus is coming in. What are you saying about Tavares?
Yeah, well, I'd be going -2 at least. Anyway, you know, he was just like, you're given a chance, mate. Like, you know, take it, try it. You know, the back pass to Leno was like a shot. You know, he loses the ball. The ball came to him straightforward enough, and he couldn't even get to it, and it goes out for a throw. You know, no, mate. Like, you know, come on. Like, you had your chance. I know he may be a bit rusty, but you train and stuff like that. You can't be that bad. You know, he put Coutinho, he didn't do him any favours at all. He didn't help him at all. He was out of position. Coutinho had to come in and cover him. And it's not fair on the young kid, you know. No, -2 for me. Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, this comment's funny just because I used to go to school with this guy, innit? So,
What
but
does it say?
nice weekend. Nah, mate.
Yeah.
Why don't you go? Why don't you go and subscribe, mate? And then yeah, go and subscribe, and then that will do the weekend justice.
Yeah. Come on, hit the sub button, man.
Yeah. It's always Arsenal always find a way to ruin your weekend, isn't
Do you mean you joker?
it?
Yeah.
Even on a Sunday night when the weekend's like done, they still find a way to
Yeah,
ruin it. But
Mir, like this is the thing. It's never straightforward. Like you know what I mean. Like even if Arsenal had 3 games in hand and you can go into fucking first or second position, Arsenal will draw the 3 of them. You know, you're just like, oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm guessing you ain't looking forward to Liverpool. Nah, I'm
No,
not, to be honest. I'm not looking forward to Liverpool. I'm not looking forward to Tottenham. Why should I be looking forward to those games? Because
so
with the
it
with the
like
squad depth, nah.
Josh, as I said, mate, this fucking whole week, it's such a big thing. We're out of the FA Cup now. Liverpool beat us, we're out of the Carabao Cup. Spurs beat us, we're out of the top 4 race. Where does that leave you then? You know? And if people turn around and go, oh, Arsenal can't lose 3 games in a row, start of the season, Brentford, City, Chelsea, ring a bell to anyone? You know? What about losing to Man United, Everton, Liverpool? You know? So for me, it wouldn't surprise me at all. And then it's a different ball game. Then it's fucking actively looking for him to get out of the club. You know, so we're on the knife. We're on the knife edge at the minute. Well, he is. You know, you lose them 2 games coming up. Has to be sacked for me. What you think?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, but he won't get sacked, will he? You just know
No.
he's not going anywhere. Because any result, any bad result, it's just gonna be excuses because of the AFCON. Those players out and this that. So there's always an excuse to throw. Nah,
But it
look.
should, like even before the Arteta's in, it shouldn't be because like I'm not even entertained. It doesn't come into my thought of oh well the AFCON and COVID. No, every fucking club in England, and we're talking about England because we're talking about the Premiership, is in the exact same boat. Liverpool, Mo Salah gone. He's your 20 plus goals a season. That's a huge loss. Mane, huge loss. You know, like so no, I'm not buying that, and that's not an excuse at all because you knew this was coming up in the summer, and as I said again, we knew this was coming up in the summer. You know, we knew COVID was there in the summer. You know, so why are you not prepared? As simple as that.
Yeah, all in time for the Amazon documentary. This Amazon documentary, we should do a watch log for that. We should do a
Yeah,
watch log for
actually,
that.
yeah.
I'll actually lose it because you know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a Shaka road to recovery, and then it's gonna be the dressing room so united, and the unity in the team. That word unity, that annoys me. But now we're gonna get into the next player, someone who I don't think I felt sorry for, but Patino. What are you saying about Patino?
Yeah. Tavares fucked him up, and if I was
Hmm.
Patino, I wouldn't give a fuck that I'm 18 years of age. But I would have went up to him in the dressing room and told him, "You fucked my game up, mate, because I had to cover you. You were out of position. You fucked me up." And that's grand. Like even though then when Tierney came on, you know, I think he was outsmarted, inexperienced, you know. But he learned from it, and that's the only good thing that will come from the game. He learned from it. He learned that he was in a game today, and don't disrespect the opposition, any opposition, because you know you're playing big boy football now. You're not playing under 23s or under 18s or anything like that. You're playing big boy football, and there'll be players out there that'll outsmart you. They'll give you a good smack, give you a hit. You know you have to get over it.
Mm.
I don't want to rate him too low because look, he's still young.
I'm giving him
And
a 4. Me.
I was going to go 4.5, 5, and it's just because I probably feel sorry for him a bit because Tavares probably fucked him up at the start of the game and his confidence went.
Remember,
I'll go 4.5. I'll go four
he's
and a half.
only played. He had a 10-minute cameo against Sunderland. Other than that, he's not really played. He's not played proper first team football. So yeah, I'm not going to be harsh on him. Someone
Yeah.
I'm going to be harsh on, although he's not had a huge amount of game time. What the hell is he doing for that goal, Sambi Lokonga? This guy, man. What is he
Like,
trying to do for the goal?
fair enough. Like, what annoyed me is, okay, he tried to kick the ball or control or whatever he was doing, okay, I understand that. But you have to play to the referee's whistle, and he's there stopping, putting his hand up. No. The referee, if he's not going to call it, you have to go back to him. But they're breaking then, and he's more interested in putting his hand up and stuff like that and worrying about, oh, free kick, ref. No, your fella's gone there. You have to go after him. Get fucking after him. And he just done a stupid fucking kick. He wasn't impressive at all for me tonight. Like, he wasn't the worst. And we're scraping the fucking barrel here. He wasn't the worst, but I'd probably give him 5. Well, no, 4. I'll give him 4.
I don't know if I should read this comment out because personally, I think the young Frenchman Frederick. Great comment. Sorry, it's one of my old teachers in it. So yeah, he's trying to put make me break character up. I don't really care. It's not really a big deal if I break character, but he'd probably do better than Eddie Nketiah. I mean, the guy's like 6'6", isn't he? So he'd probably do better than Eddie
Yeah.
Nketiah, mate. So
Yeah.
yeah, cheers for your comment. But if you're not subscribed, go and subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe.
Yeah, exactly. Subscribe because I don't even care if you're trolling. I need something to make me laugh because I'm actually fuming. Like, yeah, but yeah, he probably would be a good addition in attack. Yeah, we're gonna get
What would
into
you give
the.
Sambi?
What would I give Sambi? I'd give him a 3, 3 maybe 2, 3.
Yeah, you're killing them for the goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you have to. Yeah, you have to. Like,
Because
look.
yeah, exactly. If you don't do that, don't get me wrong, the performance was dreadful from the team. But then if you don't do that, then yeah, we don't lose the game probably. Maybe we still might have lost it in extra time.
I even think if it went to penalties, they would have beaten us. I just think the crowd would have been behind them.
We ain't got no penalty takers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't got no penalty takers.
Because I'll tell you one fucking thing, Eddie was missing.
Yeah, he was dreadful.
Oh,
but,
what's that?
What are you drinking?
Agree, what?
Are you still on the Guinness? He's agreeing with him.
Yeah, and I've another one here lined up as well.
You're nearly finished.
Never, mate.
Okay, I'm only on the Estrella's, so Estrella's. I like Estrella's. It's quite nice.
That's lovely,
light, isn't it? Yeah, it's not too strong either.
No.
Yeah, it's refreshing.
And that's what you need now. You don't need fucking Guinness, I'll tell you. But I don't give a bollocks because I'm just fucking pissed off.
Yeah, exactly. Go on.
Yeah, no, I'm just like, it's just, like, I remember the last time when we lost 4-2, I didn't take that well, and it's going to take me a few days to get over this. When's the Liverpool? What day is the Liverpool match?
Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday.
It is Thursday again, isn't it? Yeah. It's Thursday. What do you think?
I'm worried, man. I wanted to go for that, but now we don't have enough depth to go for it, do we? We don't have enough in the team. I don't know. I'm not unless we sign at least one midfielder and a striker, which we won't. I can guarantee we won't have that in for Thursday. Patino, Lokonga, it's done. It is done. No matter who Liverpool are missing, it's done. We don't have a chance. Raz is a troll. Yeah, Raz is a troll, man. Don't Goonie's head. Big up Goonie's head in the chat. I don't I don't know why this guy's a moderator, but Goonie's head is a moderator. So did I
How
make
do you
him?
even
Did I
get
make
fucking
him
moderator?
moderator? Because he's a troll as well. But it's fine. I won't demod you. But because your name's Goonie's head, I know. Do you know who Goonie is?
No.
Do you know Man Knows Football? He has a YouTube channel. He goes on League Honor sometimes, but
Oh yeah,
nah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. He's got his head. Um, honestly, but big up Goonie's head. Big up Raz. Big up Ishan. Big up James. Big up Adam. Big up everyone in the chat. We're gonna speed it up now because I got to go eat my dinner. But Odegaard, what are you saying about Odegaard?
Um, like he didn't do much wrong, but he didn't do much right. You know, he was just sort of there, if you know what I mean. He didn't jump out and just go, oh, he's fucking shit compared to the other players. But like we lost, and there wasn't enough creativity, and we looked to him for the creativeness, and we didn't get it. I'll just hit him with a 5, and I'm being
Five,
generous.
five. You're being 5 minutes. No. I'm sorry. I'm giving him a 3 because he's meant to be the attacking, creative
Mm,
option. He didn't create nothing.
yeah, like it. Yeah, I understand. Like I'm just probably like he just to me he didn't do anything wrong and he didn't do anything right. So what do I do? Like 10 is the best. Like 1 is probably the worst. You know. So I don't know. I'm yeah 5, 4.5, 5 roughly. I'll go as low as that. And
I'm
I
not a
don't like
troll. I'm an
him.
ogre. That's funny. That's a funny comment. Keep putting them in because I need to laugh.
Yeah.
We're gonna go Saka. Saka. I'm gonna give Saka a 3 as well. He was poor.
Yeah, he was fucking shit. Now, yeah, I'll go as low as that as well. He was just bad tonight. He should have been taken off. Um, no, he was really bad for me. I like there was nothing he done. Like in the first half, I think he had a ball that he should have crossed and he took the shot. He didn't, you know, and no, he let us down a lot tonight. But look, you can't. I'm not giving out to him because he does play well. But yeah, for me, he was very poor tonight.
Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a 3. Jamino says 2, but we're gonna go
Yeah,
on the other side. Martinelli. What are you saying about Martinelli?
right. Well, if I'm giving Odegaard a 4.5, 5, yeah, I'd probably hit him with the same. He was trying. There was nothing happening for him. And it was probably down to the likes of the Saka and Odegaard wasn't getting balls to him, like, you know, or supporting him and giving him a chance, you know. So, but he was trying, you know, and you can't diss a player for trying. I'll go 5 for him.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to. All right, Goonies head, man. I'm gonna have to remove you from the chat. Nah, mate. Sorry.
Come
Um,
on, man. Stop giving.
Martinelli 5 tried whenever he got the ball and he actually looked like he cared.
Yeah,
That's the thing with Martinelli, man. He's the only one. Notice how all these games we lose and Martinelli's there. You can big him up himself because he always puts in a performance. He always tries. Like honestly,
and see that's the thing, and that's all I ask. That's all I ask of a player is just try. You know what I mean? Just give it a go. Like don't be fucking like you know, like you know, like Odegaard. I suppose he was just on the fence. He wasn't. He didn't do anything good. But at least Martinelli tried. You know. So yeah. I'm just, yeah.
Yeah.
Next.
We're just gonna quick fire it now. And what are you giving Nketiah?
Oh my God. 0.
Zero.
Yeah.
Zero.
And I'm
Yeah,
being
I
generous.
agree. Yeah, yeah, he is. Jade, man, you're an Arsenal fan. What are you saying about Nketiah? QNTV, big up QNTV. Go and subscribe to
Yeah.
QNTV as well.
Good
Chelsea
guy.
fan, but yeah, good guys. Yeah, big up QNTV.
And here, oh
Um,
hey, come here, Quasim. I have you in the me and him were in a football quiz, and I got drawn against him on Rich Sport. So I think we're doing a football quiz. I don't know, the next week or so. So I hope you're not that good.
Martinelli's work rate, ability, mentality, dribbling, finishing, etc. is great, but there's just something about him that I can't describe. I can't put it into words. He's so good. I think we all feel the same thing. I think the excitement I get from Martinelli is it's something I can't describe. It's just crazy. Like this guy is just I don't even know. It's just something about this guy. I
It's,
love him, but
well,
big up
so
Martinelli.
what I sort of look of him is like he's just super talented, and he's driven. And when you have that in a player, like, I'm not going to compare him to other players or something like that. But what we were saying is on Northside's stream earlier on is like, he reminds us of Alexis Sanchez, and he had the driven, like he was driven to be the best, and he had the talent as well, and that's what Martinelli has. And I was watching the documentary, and Ronaldinho was comparing him to the real Ronaldo, and I'm not going to compare him to that. I'm not going to say that, but Ronaldinho knows more about football than me or you put together. So it's a good compliment to get off a legend of the sport, But I'm not going to compare him myself, but he's a special, special talent. And Arsenal
Yeah.
need Champions League. They need to go for leagues, because if that doesn't happen, he's gone. And it's that simple.
The subs, I'm just gonna go ahead and give all the subs a 5 because they didn't really do anything. I
Yeah,
might give Tierney. Tierney might get a 4 because he was out of position a few times and he weren't great.
yeah,
But the
yeah.
rest of them, they didn't really get much time. But the big one I want to go on to Arteta. What are you saying about Arteta?
Oh, the first, like I was bigging him up because he took Tavares off in the first 20 to 30 minutes or whatever, and I was, fair play.
Yeah, we
That's
were
good.
all bigging him up though.
Yeah, and he's seen it. But then it was just substitutes were too late. Substitutes were some of them wrong. Like, no, it just, like, the mentality of the team just was awful. It was like, it's probably the best word to describe it. It just was terrible, absolutely useless. Um,
Yeah,
you know, and you're the manager. You're paid to get the players fucking riled up. It's the FA Cup. It's a big cup competition. There's a lot of people on the planet looking at the fucking game. Get your fucking finger out of your fucking arsehole and move. Get going. Arsenal on the break, where I'd say I'd crawl faster. It was just so slow, sideways, backwards, sideways, and that's all it was. There was
what
no
do you
urgency to get forward.
what are you saying to Jade?
Sorry, what's that?
He says can't blame Arteta for useless pace.
No, well, I can't blame him for not getting the team prepared and for not being short in midfield. And he knew this in the summertime. I knew it. And as I said, I'm only a bollocks from Dublin. You knew it. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Why let Maitland-Niles go? So I can blame him, and I will blame him. I'm sorry, and no disrespect to you, mate, but I'm sorry, no, I can't blame him, because he has to get the players up. Why was he not fucking saying at the start or during the week, we have to press these hard and press them quick? Nottingham Forrest done it to us. We didn't do it to them. They looked like Arsenal today. They were the ones, when they got the ball, counter attacking and straight forward. They had about 3 players up at one stage. When Lokonga gave the ball to them, they were straight in on top of us and they scored a goal. You have to give it to them. So Arteta, no, I'm sorry, I can't blame him. And I will blame him, and I'm giving him a 3.
Yeah. Look, the thing I'd say to Jay, like, he doesn't know how to change it up when it's not working. And I'm not just talking about the subs. I'm talking more about on the pitch itself. We had enough, regardless of useless players. They're still better than the players Nottingham Forest have, mate. So I'm not having that. Can't blame Arteta for useless players. He could have still got something more out of these players. And I'm giving Arteta. A 2. 2. He gets a 2 for the Tierney sub. That's about it. But that's it, man. That's all I have to say.
Even like I remember looking at the clock and it was 54 minutes, and I said it in the watch along. It says he needs to make a change now, and this was before we went 1-0 down. Need to make a change now, and he didn't. So it's not good enough.
Something I've seen on Twitter has just made me laugh, man. But I'm not even gonna read it. I'm not gonna read it. It's not. I'll send it to you. Off
right
thing.
Someone's slagging him.
Look, we're gonna wrap it up, man. Because I'm starving. I'm gonna eat my dinner. I'm gonna go to bed. Get bullied at school tomorrow. Honestly, Del boy, man. Thanks for coming on. But
no, thanks for having me, man.
Thanks for having me,
man. And anytime, look, we'll do something during the week as well, or something like that for the Liverpool game or whatever. Like
Yeah, of course.
Like that. Thanks everyone in the chat and all.
Yeah, I'm gonna block Raz from the chat, because he's a troll. How do I do that? But nah, big up everyone. Big up S-Feetly TV as well, man. Go subscribe to this guy.
There's me, mate.
Top guy, and
go and subscribe. Go and subscribe to him, because what he's doing, 100%. He's a fucking legend, that man. Okay,
he is a legend, man.
Any money that he gets goes to charity for the Kids Liver Foundation.
Yep.
Please,
Dude,
don't mind
as well.
Don't mind me or Josh. That's someone you need to go subscribe to, please.
Exactly. That's 100%. Big up Stephen Feetly TV. But on that note, big up Static, big up Jamino. We're gonna wrap this up, because we can talk about this for hours, and it's just gonna put us in a bad mood. And go on, everyone in the chat, go and enjoy your Sunday nights, whatever you've got left. If you're an Arsenal fan, I don't really know what I can recommend you to do. Go and bloody, I don't even know. Go for a walk or something. Like, just clear your mind. Don't be dwelling on this no more. It's not worth it. But we'll be back for the Liverpool game. And yeah, big up Delboy again for coming on. Go and subscribe to him. His link is in the description. And on that note, we're out.